Alright, hello everyone, this is XSample, back on the Third Echelon Server, and yeah, feel much better. Oh yeah, much better. So, things might look a bit different here, and they are. I have ripped out the redstone, which powers the indicators telling us how much items are in our chests, and I have also increased the storage here by 5 chests. That's to clear the floor. We were chocker with items, and everything was getting backed up. So, today, what I'd like to do is change things. Yeah, change things. I've got mushrooms growing in my... What? Mushrooms? Yeah, I want to change change some things, how this works, and we are going to make the storage room a bit different. Yeah, what I have done is I've been in creative in another world creating a new type of storage system, and I don't really want to just show you it because that's kind of, I don't know, I could, but I want to build it. But what that might mean is I might actually have to tear out this whole bottom piece here and redo it. The sorting's still going to be the same. I'm going to keep that. That's fine. That works fine. Just for this part, the witch farm part. How it's going to work is we're going to use shulker boxes, and they are going to be auto-filled and then either put into our inventory or carried away to somewhere else. And that's all going to be automatic. And that's kind of cool. I'm really looking forward to doing this. And if we don't have shulker boxes, we can still use a chest. And in that chest, we can choose to, take that item and put it underground into a cart system and take it somewhere else. So yeah, I'm kind of super excited about it. Also, my new design has a few issues where I need to place a chest on this level, but I need to place them underneath these hoppers, and what that means is items can drop straight into the chest, and we don't want that, which means I have to drop everything by 2 blocks. That's actually quite problematic. Yeah, that's better. Oh wait, copyright. Alright, so I still haven't gone down. I still need to go down by a block or 2 blocks. I can't remember exactly what I said. I think I need to go down by 1 block. We can get to that later. I want to do the walls first, and then we can work out those other details later. Good job. Alright, quick, sleep. Where's my bed? Bed. Now, that spider spawner is awfully close to our build now. Not sure what I'm going to do with that at all, if I'm going to do anything. Oh, I suppose string's pretty good. We could build a farm nearby, but then I don't really want anything next to my structure here. I kind of want this to be the main thing. So, not sure. Not sure what to do with it. Well, I'm nearly done. It's taken a bit of effort, actually. It's didn't seem like a big job at the start, but man, tell you what, it's been big so far. I mean, I haven't even got to the building this storage system yet. It's kind of yeah, we'll get there. So I've just excavated the sorters, and there's a reason for that. I need to know where they are for starters, so I can make sure I don't place things in the wrong place, and I need to make sure that this block doesn't get removed. So as you can see, the area is starting to look pretty big. I'm just going to finish tearing all this inside part out, and we'll see where we are from there. Okay, there we go. That is the, well, pretty much inside cleaned out apart from the chests, and this is the part I'm not looking forward to. I need to move them all. Every single one of them. And they're all chocker of items, and that is not going to be fun. Also, the mushrooms are growing. They're spreading, so yeah. Help? Oh, that took way too long. Okay, I've cleared out the center of the room. All these chests around the outside. They are going to go in the end, which means I've got to do it all over again. But just for getting this video done, I have to get I had to move them out of the way. Oh, that was just terrible. Alright, so I've just got some cleaning up to do, and then I need to make sure I lay out these new the new storage system. And once I've done that, we can talk about what happens next. This is the floor which the witches land on. This is the place where the drops come out and then go up through the item elevator into the sorting system. And these are the exit points from all the sorted items. At the moment there's nothing going in there. Everything's getting caught in these hoppers here. Alright, so, and that is the chicken farm. I'm not sure if I'm going to relocate that or just leave it there. For now it's just going to stay there. And I tried putting glass around one of these and I hate it. I'm not doing that. I'm just going to put solid blocks there. I think solid blocks are going to look way better. Yeah, that's just dumb. Alright, I've decided to do something like that instead of using the glass, and what I'm hoping is that when an item goes through there, this is going to light up, and that should look pretty flash. I mean, like, it'll flash lots. There'll be lots of flashing. It'll be funny, maybe. I don't know. I want to try it out. I think it's going to be pretty neat. Oh, this is great. So I went in, not that you can really see what's going on, but I added some more hoppers on top of these hoppers, and the witches are falling onto those and are still dying. That's good. That means I can bring the chests in a bit closer. These acacia blocks being representing chests. And I think I'm going to try and raise it one more block. But if I get it wrong and witches can survive, I'm going to have a huge witch problem on my hands. Yeah. I don't know how far they're actually falling. So we shall find out, I guess. I would like to also half slab the top of this, but I... Uh-oh! Yep! There we go! That's what I thought. Yep. Now we have a problem. I haven't got a trouble trying to work out how to do this now. We've got a big enough space, only just though. I think I'm going to do 4 storage stations. I'm going to call them stations. I don't know what I'm going to call them on each side, and then I can join the middle circuitry up to each other. It's going to be real tight, and then so we've got 4 on this side and 4 on that side, and I think that actually might be okay. We might get away with this because there are 8 sorters up there altogether. Right. Yeah, this is a bigger mission than I thought it was going to be. And what's with all the mushrooms? They're everywhere. Alright, so this is actually going to be more interesting than I thought. I'm going to have to clear all these hoppers, and that's going to be a problem. Okay, let's just explain from the beginning. Hey, there's just mushrooms everywhere. Okay, so I'm not happy with how this looks. The chicken farm, I think, is going to have to go. I'm not sure about using this cyan, but we'll see how we go. We're going to have 4 chests, 4 double chests, and they are going to be in this configuration. So how this will work is once the items have been sorted, they will feed through these hoppers and then go into these chests, and they should make their way all the way down to the bottom here. So it always fills from the top to bottom. If you remove items out of one chest, the chest above it will fill it, and that's how I want it to work. And I want to have an output from each of these chests into these redstone lamps here, and I want the signal to be showing that the chest is full, not that it has items in it. And that is something that I'll show you how to do in a bit. But that's pretty much the configuration we're going to do. And then we're going to have more chests like right here, another 2 chests in this area, and that will be this side sorter. But I'm just having a little bit of issues. I'm just trying to think how I'm going to clear these hoppers. Ideally I drop this whole floor down by a couple of blocks, and I may just do that. It'll make things easier. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. It's getting easier, I guess. The old water trick, huh? I'm pretty over it though, but I also realised that I also need to go down one more level. And I just really don't want to do that right now. That's where you stand on that level. That's where you need to be. Anyway, gonna finish cleaning this out. Gotta make sure I put down torches too. Oh, crikey. No, this is not good. I broke my bed. I don't want to run from spawn. No, this is not fun. Stop it. No, no. I don't have any arrows. You got a carrot out of that. Well, I kind of like putting the acacia wood on the bottom. That kind of makes it seem okay. I'm not too worried about that colour now. So, with that in mind, we can now drop these some more. I really wanted to have 5 lots of double chests, and I think I might be able to get away with it now. I'm really uncertain of how I want to do this now. I mean, the way it looks, it's just... I don't know what I should do with the colour scheme here. It's kind of a bit... I like this colour scheme, but in here, I don't know. Maybe it's the cyan blocks that are throwing me off, but I kind of like this one. I kind of like it. I'm not sold on it, but it might do for now. I could always swap out these bricks or something else later. But I like it a lot more than I do with this, and I like it a lot more than I do with that. That's just way too much. Yeah, I think I'm going to go for this one. I thought I might, but yeah, I've decided to. Now, this is what I mean by going down one more block. So this is pretty much where we need to go, down to this level to fill up our... Get that mess down there. To fill up our shulker boxes. But the other thing I'm worried about is the witches spawning. Oh, there they go. So you got to be in this area down here for them to spawn. That's okay. Now, oh, I noticed one thing. I'm trying to dodge these hoppers, and what I didn't realize was these sorters are pushed right up against the side of this this face here, but on the other side they're one block back, and in fact on all the other sides it's one block back. So there's a gap, a 1 block gap between the sorter and the wall. So I need to push these sorters out by 1 block, and that's going to solve a whole bunch of problems. Yeah, so I'm going to be able to get 5 double chests high. I'm going to be able to avoid those hoppers, and yeah, route everything properly, which is going to be kind of nice. I'm also going to route the droppers going up to the sorting ring. I'm going to push it through the center, I think, and that should help a lot. I was a bit worried how I'm going to get these side sorters to these guys, to the silos, and I just haven't. Yeah, this is going to solve a bunch of problems. Alright, there we go. So we're starting. So there we got our 5 high double chests, and I've wired this one up already to check for whether or not the chest is full. And we do that by putting this into what they call it subtract mode, I think it is. And we have 2 pieces of redstone dust and some power source. And what that'll do, it'll check to see whether or not that chest is full. If you take one item out, it won't go on, but if you put it back in, it'll turn on, and it'll light that lamp up. So pretty much I've done that to every single chest. The pattern on this side is a little bit different from the pattern on this side, but we will build over here and I'll show you how it actually works. But that's kind of pretty much it. That's the storage system, but it's not finished. No. We're going to do some real cool, awesome trickery underneath this to make it auto-fill shulker boxes and spit them out. And we can also make a mechanism to push those shulker boxes somewhere else, or we can use mine carts to push those items somewhere else after sorting. So yeah, this is going to be a cool little system. Alright, I think the best way to go about this is to actually show you how this works. So, got a chest, and inside the chest I just fill it up with all my stone, and it's full. So if we take a comparator, throw it down there, it'll say it's full, right? Well, there's items in it. If we switch to subtract mode, it'll still say something's full. It'll still say it's full, but where's some redstone? So many chests to choose from. Is this it? Yep, found some. So the deal here is that we want to put out was it 2 bits of redstone dust there, and I need to put the torch back down, or we're going to get mobs spawning on us. Then I need to find a power source. In this case, I'm going to use a redstone torch, and there we go. So at the moment, nothing's really changed, has it? The light's been on the whole time. But if we take out one item now, that lamp is no longer on. So the chest has items in it, but it's not full. If we put in that one item, the lamp turns on. So that's how we test whether or not the chest is full. And that's what I want to have. I want to know that each of these chests are full, and if the top one isn't full, then the light won't be on. And then I know roughly how many items are around. I'm not going to count hoppers. I know that some people do use the hoppers, but I want to know what's in the chests. Hoppers don't hold as many items as a chest does, so yeah, I think this is probably the better way to do it. Alright, so the first step is really I need to replace these blocks with something that I know is different, because if I don't, when I go to extend this floor below us a little bit, I'm going to dig the redstone out and I'm going to break stuff. So can't really do that. So I'm going to put some half slabs in. These are stone half slabs. They're the cheapest thing to make. I'm with everybody else. You kind of wish that you'd made some of those ones. Half slabs, more of those, well you could. But can't, so that's the way it is. So what I'm going to do first is put the comparator out of the chest, like so, put it into subtract mode, and then get a repeater and throw that into that block. And what that's going to do is going to power that block, which will power that lamp. Easy, right? So then I need 2 bits of redstone dust like we did over here with that chest, and then I need some power source, and I'm going to make levers because they are the best for this at the moment. There's sticks around here somewhere. Ah, found some. Yep. Got a lever. That is a lever. We're going to put the lever there and then power it. And that's it. Simple. Done. So when that chest fills up now, it'll turn that lamp on and I know there's stuff in it. So then, let's do this side. This is a bit different. This one, we're going to need to put a solid block here, and then we want to put a half slab there. This one we're going to have the comparator coming out of the chest like that and into that block, and that one's simple. Turn it to subtract mode, and then we're going to run the redstone dust out here and then the lever here, or lever, like so. 2 bits of redstone dust, and then that one's done. That lever will not lock this hopper, which is what we want. We don't want that to happen. So we're good. And then now we can keep doing the same process but going up. So this one is going to go here, like so. And that is a comparator into a repeater, and then 2 bits of redstone dust, and then lever, and then turn that on. That's that one done. Open subtract mode. Did. Yep, so we're going to do that, repeat that process until we get to the top, and then we need to do that 6 more times. How is it raining inside? That's pretty strange. Okay, there we go. There is 4 sorters in, and I temporarily hooked up everything. I turned this damn thing off. It's so clicky. Oh, I'm gonna change that for something else. It's just temporarily sorting items from these hoppers through the system into these chests, and I just want to show you that it's actually working. So everything is filtering down, and we're not getting any locked hoppers or anything like that, so that's all good. Yeah, so pretty much, oh, this is such a mammoth project. I didn't think it would be. So here's the floor level, and I'm trying to work out what I want to do here. I'm going to have to go chop down a whole bunch more trees soon. That's just going to be the way it is. The lights do light up, except for if we call this light number 1, the second one doesn't light up, and that's just because the way the redstone works. So yeah, I don't know, I might leave it in there, or I might just for decoration, but I do find that it seems to make things lag a little bit, but I couldn't work out if it was the lights or if it was this hopper thing that I've got going on here. I think that's actually causing the lag, which is kind of quite annoying, but we'll find some other way of getting those drops up there. So what I want to do now is well, I'm gonna have to go back down this hole. The good news is that I've already started working on this, so I'm going to have to come down probably to about this level, and that'll allow me to do the bottom part, which is the part that we are all interested in. I can't talk. And that is the shulker box, auto shulker box filling system. So filling system is going to fill up the shulker boxes, and then it's going to spit them out. Oh yeah, that's right. I remember now. You can hear the witch. You can hear a witch up there. Yeah. Funny thing, I remember the reason why I had to drop these down by 1 more block was that if they land on the hopper a certain way, I think it's the hopper or something else. There's something else that they can land on. I think it's the edge of the hopper. They can survive. That's what was dropped down by a block. So I have to do that again, and what that means. On this side, I can't have 5 double chests, I can only have 4, which is super annoying. There may be a way to get around it, but I'm not sure. So I've dropped these hoppers back on top here, going back into the automatic, elevator system here, which isn't very nice or elegant. And I'm going to have to kill the witch and take those hoppers out. Yep, I gotta do that. I'm gonna do it now. Oh, that was easy. Right, so yeah, unfortunately, I'm pretty sure that if they land like this, some of them don't actually die, but if they land inside, they do die because I've actually gone far enough down to actually be killed. So that's how that works. Now these items are going to end up in the system. That's going to be annoying. We should be able to get them out since it's off. I do actually have a junk filter, so all the junk goes into one place. So I'm going to drop these slabs down again to where they were, and I'll be back. Alright, well, I've got them all in anyway, just because. So they're all done. So all the items should be going into the right chest, but at the moment there's a bit of junk in some of them, and that was because of what I was doing earlier on. So this is going to be the junk chest. That's going to be wood. I think this is bottles, and then that's spider eyes. Bottles. And you can't see this one. Spider eyes, yeah. It could be sticks. I'm pretty sure it's spider eyes. Yeah, alright. Next part. Alright, turn the machine on just quickly because I just wanted to see stuff happening. It's clicking, it's annoying, we'll fix that. But the lights light up. I'm not sure it's a really good idea, but there. Heaps of lag just from that little hopper. The little hopper pump there, it's just really lagging out the place. So yeah, it's not a really good idea. But overall, I think I'm happy with how this is progressing. Oh yeah, I haven't shown you the routing I did for these sorters. So yeah, it's a bit of a jumble. You can't really see what's going on, but I've just kind of avoided all these hoppers. I've gone around them, and They do pass over the witch floor, but just only in this one here, just that one, that block right there. The other one doesn't touch at all, so no items can actually accidentally end up in the system. Also added an extra row of hoppers, so we're now we've got 3 lots of hoppers catching witch drops just in case some splash onto the side. And yeah, so it does all fit. I'm going to have to do something a little bit more creative for the front of this one to cover those hoppers. But yeah, I'm really happy. I've been AFK for a bit. Not exactly sure how many nights it is, but just a little while. Hopefully there's nothing nasty to greet me outside. But, you know, phantom brains always make good pancakes. But to be honest, I actually haven't seen any phantoms in this area, and that is weird. I don't know. They might not come down here. They might die somehow. But anyway, regardless, I'm procrastinating. I really don't want to dig out this floor. I've got to dig this floor out to go down to finish this thing off, and man, you know, I guess let's get in. Right, but first I need to chop some wood. Procrastination. Nah, I really need some more wood. See if I can make it. Nah, I'm not going to make it. So I'm going to have to go up this tower and then jump off this one. Yeah. Base jumping.